I farted while I was up there, and I did crop dusted myself because I like descended into it. All right, what's going on, guys? So we're actually doing a little kind of impromptu vlog here with a special guest, Davis Diley. Hello. If you guys don't know who Davis is, he provides fantastic content on Instagram and several other platforms. I'll put his info in the description of this video. But yeah, Davis actually just, Davis reached out to me, responded to one of my stories that I posted while I was down here in Florida, and he said, hey man, like we were talking about, I think it was Revive Gym. Yep. And I was like, man, like how close are you? Because, you know, if I have an extra day while I'm down here, we should definitely link up, and here we are. It worked out, it's convenient. So we're gonna hit a little back day today. I think it's gonna be more of a width focused back day, help get you that kind of V-taper. And we're gonna do our best to kind of explain why we're doing things, just show you guys training hard. Yep. And I'm gonna see if Davis here can impart some of his wisdom on me, the young gun, and see if I can keep up. All right, let's do it. Side of the side you're working, and then it's same side leg as same side arm. So that way when I'm pulling
that side
this
of your body's just not doing crap.
You just want to hold on to something to keep you a little more stable. But that's it. Because you're pulling like this, right? And so if I'm pulling this way, it's pulling my body this way, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So you want to directly oppose the resistance 100% same side. Yeah. And you can pull a lot of weight on this, man. Like, so I usually this doesn't go any higher.
Your entire hip is anchored. That's the beauty of it.
Exactly.
You're anchored.
And so this is a little high. So just like what I'll do is we can either put a plate under our foot or just actively like extend your calf kind of thing.
I think.
All right, so this is probably like as of late like my favorite lat biased exercise. It's going to work primarily like the lower lat fiber, so a little bit lower lat, but it's going to work the entire lat because you're going through a very large range of motion. I just really like it because it's extremely stable, so you can really load the hell out of it. So you're going to be half kneeling with the lat pull down. You're going to be kneeling on the opposite side of the seat of the side of the arm that you're working. So I'm working my left arm. My left leg is the leg that's up, but I'm on the right side of the seat. You want the seat to be contacting the side of your leg, and you want your knee pushing up into the leg pad as hard as you can. You're going to grab with your other hand here, wherever's comfortable for more stability. And then a slight turn into the working side, and you're off to the races. Generally what I'll do is 2 sets on that,
yeah,
and just 1 set on this.
Yeah, to failure, exactly.
So we just hit a Terry. We started the day off with an upper back focus pull down, which is going to be primarily Terry's, lower trap, and of course lat. Rear delts as well. It's a very holistic back movement. And then we just did the iliac lat bias single arm pull down. And now we're going to do just 1 set, I think maybe 2 sets of the lumbar lat row, and that'll be, I think, it for
that'll be it. We're only going to have 1 or 2 sets that are really close to or to failure, but we're going to have 1 set kind of trying to figure out if we're at the right weight. That's really one of the keys. Is you're essentially thinking in your mind, based off how that set felt, what do I need to do in order to put myself close to failure or at failure? And that's really where the art of it comes in, is being able to judge where you are in relation to your ability. So that's what we're gonna do for this first set, maybe a set of 8, 10, just to feel it, see what the weight's gonna do, and then we're gonna bump it up based on how that feels. So you really gotta be intuitive in your own training and get used to what you're able to do in your mind. That's why it's good to keep track of your numbers. So you can judge where you were last week, how you're feeling this week, and what that might mean for your top end set number.
Okay, so the primary focus of this lift was width. So we're gonna just do 1 thickness movement, which is gonna be the chest support T-bar row. Obviously the chest support provides a lot of stability, so we can really make sure we're pushing those scapular muscles, the traps and the rhomboids, to true failure. That being said, because we're only doing 1 thickness movement, I'm gonna do lengthened partials at the end of this set. So I'm only gonna do 2 sets, both to failure, but at the end of this second set, I'm gonna do some lengthened partials to fully fatigue the muscle. Great reps. Great reps. Great reps. Okay, partials. Yep. Nice. Nice.
That's it.
Fuck yeah, dude. Thanks for that. So if you squeeze this,
Feels good.
it'll flex all the muscle in your forearm, which will add the stability through the wrist.
Yep.
And then
your feet is all the way up the chain.
I was going to say the irradiation principle as well might have an effect. So generally that's what I like to hold these. Like some people use like a stress ball. You can hold onto a stress ball. Same concept.
Yeah.
We're good at lifting weights, but we don't really know what we're doing in terms of
I have no
expressing
idea.
it. That's the width focused back workout for you guys today. I'm really happy that Davis and I were able to coordinate. It was, like I said, kind of an impromptu thing.
Yep.
Hope you guys learned something about getting that V taper. Obviously we did lats was the primary focus, and then some delts as well with just one thickness movement. Davis has been, honestly, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Absolutely,
You've been a very down-to-earth, genuine man, and I'm really glad that we were able to get this done. So
awesome to meet you. It was a lot of fun. Just the one thing that I always like to tell people is just learn how to push your hardest. You can try to train optimally all you want, and that's super important, but if the effort is not there to back it up, it means nothing. So push your hardest and ask yourself, if I had a gun to your head, could you get another rep? If the answer is yes, do it.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. I think Gleddy and I are going to go get some Brazilian barbecue. So if that is the case, we'll see you guys there. So that Brazilian barbecue place was gas, but I've never gotten full like so fast because it's just so much of one flavor. Like it's just so much protein. Because basically how it works is like there's a buffet style kind of display at the front, which is mostly like a couple different salads and like some vegetables and stuff like that. There's like, 8 or 9 different like waiters kind of walking around with different cuts of meat, and they ask you if you want a little bit. And so like you just fill up on protein. So it was great in that sense. Obviously, it was like very like micronutrient dense meal, really good quality food. We weren't eating crap, but we got full super, super quick. We also just rolled in, didn't realize it was like this really high class establishment. So we just rolled in with like our gym stuff on, like my backpack, my gym bag. Like we're wearing like, short shorts, oversized tees, and like Nikes. Like we definitely did not fit in, but they were really, really good. They let me film some stuff, we're abided by the dress code enough that they didn't have a problem with us. So, but yeah, I really hope you guys liked the video with Davis. It's very spontaneous, but I'm really glad that it worked out. No pun intended. it was just great to kind of, you know, meet another person in the industry. Davis, really down to earth, really sick guy, high energy, really, and just like means really well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Code Evan, and I'll see you guys in the next one.